Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for the December 2016 Tarot Scopes. I'm zoomed in because I just accidentally did that. I thought it looked so freaky with the eyes there, but we're going to zoom back out. The big news is that the year ahead readings are available. A lot of people are ordering them. It's going to be for a limited time until the end of the year. I may extend it a few days into January, but it's a tarot reading just like you've always seen me do here, and it's for the whole year. I break it down into 4 quarters, and I also take a look at the transits to your chart too, quickly. So it's a really good reading. Lots of people enjoy it. I do it every year. In addition, the other big news, in addition to my book Tarot in the Modern World, which I always have in the adult coloring books, I've got the 2017 calendars are available. They're turned out so great. I have the Tapestry of Life. This is the front of both, and this is the back of both. The Tapestry of Life is with the Tapestry of Life mandalas, and it's a little bit more elegant. And then we have also, if you like something more fun and funky, the Rock and Roll Prophetess every month has your astrological sign and the glyph and the star sign symbol glyph thing. That's the constellation. And what these both have, and there's a coloring book version of this too. What these both have is some basic astrology. Not a ton of astrology where you have to know how to read ephemeris. Just to know when the new moons are, what sign they're in, the full moons, super moons, eclipses, when Mercury's retrograde. When Mercury's retrograde is marked in these darker areas, then you know that that's a Mercury retrograde. Just some basic astrology that everybody wants to know. All of these things, including my deck that we're going to use today, Tarot, Rock and Roll Tarot deck, and the Animal Totem card, which we're going to use today. All these make great gifts for you or ones you love. So if you've seen my readings before, skip past the introduction, but I'm going to do a brief introduction to save time in the individual readings as to how my tarot readings work. Thank you for joining me. Have a great December, and I can't wait to read your cards. Bye. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now, without further ado, on to the readings. Hi Virgos, thanks for joining me for the December 2016 video reading. What's going on for Virgos anyway? Anyhow, Virgo, December 2016. Virgo. Okay, well here's the reading. In case you skipped the intro, I am offering the year ahead readings, video readings that are just like this, but I look at your chart a little and do the, and it'll be available for a limited time, and be sure to check out the calendars. Okay. Well, you know, the first card out was the High Priestess in reverse with the Seven of Swords, so feels like some of you have having a fallout with somebody. You know, you had a fallout. Usually this is a feminine energy, but it also just talks about some lies and deceit going on, or things you were fooled, you know. I'm hearing won't get fooled again. So you're not going to get fooled again, and you feel like, you know, that you were betrayed. Betrayal is the top word on this card here. So you may feel like you've been betrayed. Things are changing and shifting now, though. That's in the past, and there's this Queen of Rods here. I'm not sure who she is really, but he or she in this general readings, obviously, could be fire, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. They seem to be, but we're going to be in the sign of Sag until the solstice on the 21st, too. So this could be talking about, you know, you still have a little bit of a lingering vibe, you know, still caught up in that a little bit until we get into Capricorn. So during the time of Sag, you're healing, you're regrouping. This could also just be like a new friend that comes in to replace the old friend that was kind of a jerk, you know. Or maybe it's not a friend, maybe it's a coworker, boss, you know, anything. One thing's for sure, Six of Cups is in reverse. So the old way is not going to work again. You're not going to make up with this person. And if you're waiting for an apology from them, I hate to tell you, it's probably not coming, okay? Six of Cups in reverse is like, we're just never going to be the way we were before. We just aren't. It's never going to be like that again. But that's not a bad thing. And that's this position in this card is not a bad card. Because right next to it is the Magician. The Magician is about becoming empowered, taking control of things, going the direction that you want to go, not letting yourself be dissuaded or pulled off by someone else's opinions or whatever. Strike out, go forward. And it's points right at this Queen of Rods. You know, another thing just came to me, another way that this may be is like, maybe somebody went behind your back. Like the Queen of Rods sort of feels like this authority figure, or someone that's you're wanting to impress, or that could help you in some way. And it sort of feels like, for some of you, that this would have been another person, like they might have went behind your back and said, oh, well, you know, try to pull some kind of shady deals or some kind of underhanded deals or something. If that's the case, I feel like if you go to the Queen of Rods and say, hey, look, here's what really happened, I feel like it's going to be okay. I feel like the Queen of Rods is no pushover. The Queen of Rods can see that this is some shady stuff over here and is going to believe you, or, you know, something like that. Be on the up and up, though. That's the biggest thing. Don't try to, you know, play both sides of the deck, or whatever that saying is here. Don't try to, you know, be forthright. Be yourself. Be yourself. That's the best thing you can say. Is be yourself. And that's going to win friends and influence people. To stick to what you feel is right. Don't be dissuaded by others. Don't worry about what other people are thinking and saying. Don't worry about offending anybody who ripped you off for something anyway, you know. Let them go. They're never, and don't sit around and wait for them to just come back and say they're sorry or that they were wrong. It probably is never going to happen, okay? Focus on you. Take care of yourself. Do what's right for you. Be empowered. The Magician's a very powerful card. It's a card about making a lot of headway. And fire energy, too, is about things moving fast and action, things happening. You know, things are really happening. An offer is coming, and it's an offer that you do want to take. And it's not associated with the past in any way. You gotta be ready for new with the Magician, too. It's a number one. It's a new thing, okay? Stop mulling over the past. Get in the now. Focus on what you can. What can you do right here and right now? And those are the things that you should be doing. Not like, well, I'm not doing, no, well, as soon as she says she's sorry, then we're, you know, drop all that kind of stuff, all right? What can you do in the here and now? Because they don't give a crap, all right? They don't care. They're not hurt or worried about you not forgiving them or whatever's going on there. They could care less, you know? So you focus on you, take care of you, focus on a plan and implement it, because you can make great strides. Because not only is the Queen of Rods above where he's pointing at, the Eight of Rods is in this spread too. Things could be coming up fast and furious. All of a sudden it's on. It's go time. The ghost stood out to me. It's go time. So you got to be ready to act and ready to go here with this Magician energy. This is something that you've been working on here. This Eight of Pentacles. You've been working on something, and somebody's taken notice. The Queen of Rods has taken notice, or will take notice if once you approach her with he or she with it, you know. So we've got you're working on something. You're working on a project. You're trying to perfect it and get it together. You're making it, polishing it up, making it better and better. You have some moments of self-doubt, and you know you're looking at it like, oh, maybe it's not good enough. Maybe I shouldn't show it yet. Drop all that stuff, all right? Show it, do it, go for it. And I think if you're having these moments of doubts, I kind of feel like it may be because of what went on here. Everybody, you know, we all run into people like this. We all have our ups and our downs. You know, that's such is life, right? So if you want to turn things around, if you want to move forward, the ball's in your court. It's up to you. The Magician is not, it's a major arcana card. So it's not just some little like thing, oh so what, yeah, I'm empowered, whatever, you know. Don't just blow that off as something little. The Magician is very much a very outside forces are at work. Be bold and mighty forces will come to your aid. That's what I just heard here, okay? And this woman, well, I say woman because I've been doing the year ahead, so in the year aheads, of course, a female is a female, but in the general readings, this person is part of that mighty force. And this person is a good judge of character, and it has a good bullshit meter. That's what I want to say. They know bullshit when they hear it, okay, and they're not falling for it, right? So, they're going to join up with you or give you an endowment even. That's a weird word to say, endowment, too. They're going to help you out. And you have to stand up for yourself. You have to take action. You've got to show what you got. Don't be like, oh yeah, but maybe it's not, you know, and when you're showing what you got, don't be like, oh well, oh no, blah, 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 you know, drop that crap. Drop it right now. You got the goods. If anybody can do a good job, it's Virgo. You're the hardest working sign of the entire zodiac. You've done a good job on this. Don't let that self-doubt creep in. Show what you've got, put yourself out there, and be ready for positive vibrations to come your way. It's in Sag, you know, it looks like in Sag, so that's before the 21st, okay? Alright, so what is going to be that animal totem card for you guys? The rabbit. Completely different from what I was saying, actually. Well, because rabbits are kind of timid, but let's read. Sensitive, artistic, clever, nimble, outsmarting adversaries by staying one step ahead, taking colossal leaps and sprinting into the future, heightened libido and procreation. So, you know, you'd be feeling really sexy or something around this time with the rabbit, but it's really a prolific, you know, their creator. They're constantly reproducing. It's very much an abundance card. You know what, too? I just came to me here. If this is like somebody stole your idea, there's more ideas going to come. You know, you have a plethora, an abundance spring well to draw from, you know. So if you feel like you were working in a partnership and somebody kind of tried to take your idea, instead of wasting years or months fighting them in court or whatever, you know, blah, 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 just come up with another one. The universe, it provides. The universe is always broadcasting, like I always say. So there's more, there's always more to grab, there's always more, the next thing. Stay focused on being in the here and now and what's right in front of you and what's coming next, because that's what's going to give you all this abundance and this positive stuff. Okay, Virgos. Hey, check out these calendars. They are cool as hell. I mean, I'm not just saying that because I made them. They're really cool. This is a calendar that I wanted to have. It'll keep you up to date on when the new and full moons are, when the eclipses are, when the Mercury retrograde. And it's not all complicated or anything. It's real easy to understand. That along with the books, the decks, and my other divination tools, you can find all that by checking the eye in the sky, which, by the way, when I say the eye in the sky, up in the corner here, there's a little circle with an eye in it. That's my little fun play on words with the eye in the sky. It's information probably or something. Down below, we have, over here, we have the subscribe button. Don't forget to check that off for Don't Miss the Forecast. If you like the animal totems, you can find the Facebook link below where I post a weekly animal totem. And then above, I also post on my website a daily one. So if you want more animal totem, there's more free stuff there too. Okay, so hey, thanks Virgos for all your support throughout this year, including liking, sharing, commenting, donating, sharing on social media. Everything you do to help me and help the channel is so much appreciated. Be sure to check out the calendars and the year ahead readings. They'll be available for a limited time. Remember, your love and beauty incarnate. Have a great holiday season and a great month of December, and I'll talk to you in the new year.